but MDS from the flank shuts down Kevzy. They spot out the further two players as well. Eric will deny one in return though, so a nice little frag to pick up, but no chance of a weapon to be found. Although JZ Walking does grab one, a combined hit point stat of 11, now down to 8 as JZ Walking is surviving on his own hit. However, Property will already be subject to a third round on the T side of Nemiga. That pistol round worked in their favor, but the other three have just not. Roman able to finish off JZ Walking as well. The save of the AK denied. But the team will have money nevertheless here, so we do see that CT side investing into the AWP. The M4s to surround it as well. Nemiga just sticking with their AKs and a FAMAS as well. Not actually going to be upgrading into that sniper rifle yet. But that is something we can definitely see coming in the near future as already Limpo doing some damage through the smoke, able to tag MDS down to 78, but that is all he'll do for now. All those Nemiga players just backing away, don't really want to challenge this as of yet. They pretty much have worked out. There is a 3-man stack toward the B-bomb site as well. They've seen it in the pistol round. They've actually replicated it in both of the other rounds as well. So as long as they have that noted, they should be able to know that there are 3 players on this B-bomb site, and it will start to draw hit mouse and the bomb away from that B-bomb site round toward connector and toward the A site of sort of the back of long, etc. So Nemiga will be taking that bomb back toward B, just trying to gain some map control, but just trying to find the perfect time to do it. Is actually Eric and Limpome going to be shifting through the smoke here. Flashbang is good. Robert will find one, make that 2 as he shuts down the trade. Now just Kevzy alone on the back of the B bomb site, has the M4. They need it to try and force him out, but as soon as he goes to that peak, JZ Walking will get shut down. Actually, the AWP has already been denied, but look at Kevzy here, still alone on the back of the site. The bomb will go down. No chance of denying him yet. They now know his location, and Fast can act upon it. Sprays him down. Will find 1 kill, but Nemiga to claim a 4th round. Property. If Kevzy would have just been a little bit more sneaky, that might have worked out, but it will be Property to take a tactical pause early into the game already. They have no money left either, so it will be an eco round on the cards for this one. However, with Property already taking a tactical pause, they do want to pick this map up here. But of course, looks like they will be just investing partially. A little bit of pistol and Kevlar action. Eric can afford a UMP as well, so that is what he has gone for. Nemiga will have a very good buy round. A lot of AKs, a lot of utility as well, so definitely see them closing out this round, getting a 5th on the board as well. It should definitely happen, so it will be Property heading into that buy round for the next one though, so they will be able to do so. And again, we'll see the AWP back on most likely JZ Walking. I think their economy will afford it, but already Robbo has to try and trade the kill. We'll find 1. Kevzy is there as well, able to finish him off, but Robbo is there with the trades. JZ Walking with a very quick spray though to finish off Robbo. Drops the AK as well, secures it. But as they do head around toward that A-bomb site, it will be Zinken to move through toward heaven, up toward the top of the B-bomb site. As Jay-Z walking as an AK, they might go and secure another one to save into the next round as well, which might be a great decision. 2 players to carry AKs over. There we have it, with Nemiga able to pick up their 5th round. They will be incorporating an AWP this time as well. Same with Jay-Z walking though, so pretty even across the field right now. However, Nemiga to try and close out a 6th round, really start to break away that economy of property, because if they were to lose this next round, it would be back down to that eco again for them. So a much vital one on the cards for the CT side here. Roman and Hitmouse already being dealt some serious damage from those grenades. Hitmouse actually very lucky to unscope there, but will find the opening kill. Does manage to swing back around, take down Eric. That will be the first frag to be found. Zinken able to grab the trade onto Robbo though. Does manage to make it back to a 4 versus 4, but as Jay-Z walking, might actually see Nemiga shifting out of the A long smoke here. Oh, he's actually managed to cross very safely right now, as MDS does get shut down by Zinken though, sat in a very good angle to close him out, and that will start the T side pushing toward the A bomb site. Roman has to find a kill, but Zinken is right there doing so much damage, takes down 4. Kevzy steals the ace, but still a 2nd round and a much needed one for property as well. Fast, playing a very quick play down toward the short angle as Jay-Z walking trades back. 1 for 1 with that AWP. Forces the rotation of Kevzy as well. As I believe Robbo does hear that AWP scope inside of Toilet, finishes him off as well. Good kill to find as they now start to push toward the A bomb site. Hitmouse getting his smokes ready, but there is still Kevzy toward A long, who has not yet been spotted. Flashbang goes out though, 1 for 1 trade, and still the advantage lying with that T side. But Eric might be the man to close everything down, but he won't be as Limpone falls as well. 6th round for Nemiga, and they do keep hold of this barrier so far. The money of property taken away once again, so it's not that great for them this time. But nevertheless, property down to some basic pistols. They haven't really invested much into this round, but they have enough to try and put up a fight. Those CZs, like I said, can be extremely powerful. But Fast is there with that MP7 to try and really generate some money. Even that one MP7 getting 1 or 2 kills can really make an impact. Nemiga is starting to generate a great bounce balance. Did Roman spot out Jay-Z walking there? I don't think he did, but now he will as he shuts him down. That will be the first kill round already. The rest of the CT side stacked toward that B site as Hitmouse able to spray down. Does find the trade, though. The pistols able to overwhelm. 1 versus 3 is a really tight scenario for Hitmouse to be in there, but as that bomb goes down over on the A site, it will be a round for Nemiga. The rest of these players just waiting for the CTs to try and hunt. MBS will be able to shut down one. Limpone drive-by shoots down fast. Although we'll be able to deny further. Now just Limpone left to do a 1v2. Has no time to defuse the bomb whatsoever, but Roman wants to take away this AK. Does not want to allow the save heading into that next round. But that might just happen here as Limpone is pretty much holding on to this AK for now. Roman is getting quite close, though. Did he spot the head? I don't think he did. And he will not. Will lose out on his frag. Limpone saves the AK, but still, the money is quite low for that CT side. So this time, they will be calling yet another pause. And it will be another tactical one. So, Nemiga 1 round away from winning this first half of minimum rounds. And really starting to make an impact so far on the T side. But of course, this is their map pick, so this is kind of predicted. But even so. Property really needs to get some good rounds on this CT side. They look like they are going to be investing into this one, so spending pretty much all of their bank balance heading into this next round. Nemiga, however, they will be loving life right now. 5 rounds in the lead in our first map of a potential 3 to come in this game. And we do have a lot more games for you coming up very soon as well, which I can inform you about. We have, obviously, this matchup, Nemiga versus Property, the lower bracket semi-final. But then tomorrow, the 4th of May, we have the upper bracket final, the winner getting a place in the grand final, I believe. That is Enyoy versus Space Jam at 17:30 Central European Summertime. And then the day after that, we have our second lower bracket semi-final, Super Yumu versus Dream Eaters. On the 5th of May at 1600 hours. So some great games to be coming up in the next couple of days. So, as we do just wait for this one to get back underway. And there we go. Game is live once again. Nemiga going to be facing up to a Property buy round this time. They have indeed chosen to invest into this one fully as well. Spend all of their economy trying to back up that single AK from Limpone and really try and deal some damage here. That smoke going to be perfect as Fast will claim both of the frags. Eric finds one in return, but it is not going to be viable into a 3v4 already. Damage has been done to that T side, though. The grenade really having an impact. However, Jay-Z walking, forced to sit on short for now as they try and take over this B-bomb site. Smoke goes down, blocks off the angle. Grenade going to miss them for now, though, as Jay-Z walking pushes right through. Will find one frag. Chance for a second, but finally traded by Hitmouse. He knows the location of both of these players now, but Kevzy sprays down. Just leaves Fast in a 1v1. 1v2, sorry, but Kevzy will find all the kills anyway. There's a 3rd round for Property. Nice little retake from them as well. Zinkin able to grab the AWP. There's a reset potential for this CT side here. As Eric able to pretty much assassinate Robbo there, a good little angle to hold. Finds the first kill of this round, and the money is really varied right now across every single player. No one really has money in this round, so do or die for both of these teams. And as Nemiga just trying to make a little bit of a play toward the A-bomb site with the lonely Roman trying to just make as well. That drops the bomb. That is so crucial for that T side. Down, Eric finds one as well, and fast. He will fall. Property landing a 4th round on the CT side of them. And it will be Property here to look to try and make this scoreline much more competitive in the first half, and it's really doable right here. Nice little grenade stack from Zinken and Jay-Z walking there. Jay-Z walking with a second one, Zinken with a 3rd. Chiming in for a 4th, and Jay-Z walking lands a 5th. Very swift round from Property, but expected. Nemiga down to Glocks. Now into their buy round, though, where we see a glass cannon AWP. We will not. Sticking with the 5 AKs. A lot of utility to work with, though, on the other hand. So Property here. If they can take away this round, they have a great chance of tying the scoreline. As already Zinken and the rest of his team having a really good spell of rounds so far, surprisingly, considering the start from Nemiga 7-2 at one point, and they've really done well to hold on so far. But again, it does depend on how Nemiga treat these final few rounds in this second half, in this first half, sorry. So you can make it 9-6, 10-5, especially on that T side. It might start to get a little bit tougher Property, but it should be able to be manageable as long as they do close out the most important round. Zinken able to find one. Traded by Robo quickly, though, so a chance to now push on to the site. 1-for-1 trade comes through. Jay-Z walking, able to finish off one, but Roman denies further. Into a 3 versus 2, but the advantage still lying with Property here as Kevin on the back of that smoke. Shut down by Limpone into a 1v2. They know his location already, and Limpone is getting ready to close him down, but he has backed off the long yet, so Limpone will find the kill anyway. 7-6. Property with another great round. An AWP picked up as well. And Nemiga's money really looking low once again here. With Nemiga on their pistols, we really will not be seeing anything major for them this time, but actually MDS lands a nice little shot onto Kevzy. I think that was through a wall, because that did a lot more damage than just one bullet, so nice little shot from him there. This round, a chance for Property to make this second half as close as possible. For the fact that Nemiga have let slip a 7-2 lead, and it's not been great for them in recent rounds. 4 in a row for Property here, so if they lose this next one, Nemiga, which they most likely will, that'll result in max round loss bonus for the final round of the first half, which is, if you look about it, sort of every cloud has a silver lining. A little bit of a saving factor that they have a lot of money going into that next one, but even so, Property starting to find their rhythm in this one. As Nemiga flashback goes over to the site, Zinken sprays down one, traded by Robbo though, so A chance for that bomb to go down, force out the retake, but Jay-Z walking able to annihilate from bank. That does leave the weapon stranded again as Jay-Z walking finds another one, makes that 3. Can he look for a 4th? Kevzy finishes him off, gets to the diffuser as well. 7-7. Max round loss bonus and a bomb plant. Nemiga will be stacked going into the final round. 14 kills from Zinken though, 12 from Jay-Z walking, so a good little performance from these two players. The rest of the team really chiming in as well. So it will be a very close end to this first half. Pistol round in the second, going to be really having a big impact on who gains that notorious lead. Jay-Z walking, very quick to react there as Limpone finds one as well. Jay-Z walking does get traded. Limpone is still there to be that nuisance player though, as Zinken inside of Connector is there to back him up also. We'll just retreat toward the A site though, do not want to let this round slip. Into a 4v3 advantage with the CTs for now. CIS. Shut down Kevzy. Eric does spot out Rombo as well, able to finish him off the Molotov. Landing at his feet, but Zinken is there for support. The bomb looks to be planted. Spraying down, and Zinken will find it. 8-7 at the end of the first half, and a great one to start with. This pistol round going to be really, really necessary for either team right here.
Shot then, they are getting dangerously close. He will go down. MBK with a spray down. Triple. Quad kill. They all line up.
And as we do get into this second half, make sure to do so. Follow the channel if you haven't done so already. Has been a great start for this event so far. And it is only getting better. However, with that being said, it will be Property to make their way toward the B bomb site. Kevzy already trying to advance it towards short. Flashbang goes over. Limpone has so much utility to work with here as they begin to dash toward the site. 1-for-1 trade comes through. Fast doing great work though as he shuts down 2. Even looking for a third as the advantage with the CTs massively here. Fast doing a great job right now. Eric does find one in return, but Fast again putting up a great fight. 4 kills in the round, and Nemiga tying the scoreline 8-8, allowing their first buy round to come through as well. But nevertheless, Property going to be investing into their pistols. Did not get a bomb plant, so it will be just that full investment. Able to spot out Kevzy quite early as well, so some good information gathered, I guess. But of course, this is the Betspawn Cup, Nordic versus CIS. Make sure to check out betspawn.com, !bets in the chat if you haven't done so already. Some great odds and marketplaces to work with on their site. Very interactive, easy system to use as well. However, Property already making their way toward the B bomb, or toward the A bomb site, sorry, as Jay-Z walking, able to catch Hitmouse off guard. Robbo finding a further frag, no, trading twice, eventually, or nearly twice, as he is being pushed by these T's. Does get tagged by his own teammate as well. Limpone able to spray down with that CZ, find a great frag. Fast does deny further though. Now into a 3v3, and Jay-Z walking with a huge task on hand. Robbo is very low. Finds one. Eric shuts down. Because that bomb does look to be defused. All frags will be found. Defuse comes through. They have a kit as well, so that is much better. They save the round there, and Nemiga able to take the lead once again. grabbing themselves a much-needed 9th round, and Property will be down to one more eco for the fact that they cannot afford in this round, but they did get the bomb plants. That's great money going into that next round. However, Nemiga, a chance to grab double figures already on this CT side. Comes through. All the frags being found so far. Fast able to solidify another one. Zinken now alone into a 1v4. As Nemiga. There we go. Closing out the round. Double figures on the CT side. Property, though, able to now buy it fully into this round. We will see the AWP coming through onto Jay-Z walking as well, so he will take that gratefully. Has Kevlar as well. But on the other hand, Property can start to, again, contest for this next round, because losing that first round really means that you lose the next two as well, unless you get that lucky anti-eco, as Hitmao's already able to eliminate Jay-Z walking. That's the AWP denied already. And a really unfortunate start for Property so far in this one. It seems like Nemiga, they're finally able to grab their footing once more in this game. Property. MDS just casually surfing along, you know. What is that bomb? Does need to be collected. 50 seconds on the clock, and Property making their way around it toward the B-bomb site, starting to move through Monster. But again, MDS is in a great position, has a lot of information, is Roman able to find one. Will they expect a second in the form of MDS, though? He's letting them all pass right now as he sprays down one. There's a lot of damage to Eric as well. Very low HP left on him as that bomb looks to be planted. Flashbang comes through. Flash able to spray down Eric, but into a 1 versus 2. Limpone all alone. Has an AK, but no utility, and Robbo coming in from the flank as well. Might start to get a little bit dangerous for the lone player of Limpone here, but if he shuts down Hitmouse, he might have a chance, and he sprays, but Robbo is quicker. Gets the defuse as well. 11th round on Nemiga.
Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorists win.
Property able to buy into their AKs once again. For an MDS, a perfect boost, executing Kevty quite early as well. 3 players still inside of Connector, 1 toward Playground. This round may already be falling apart for that T side of Property. They've really let slip this game so far. Robbo will head around toward Long. Grabbing frag, Hitmouse finding 2. A great play from them so far, and Nemiga traded once though, now into a 4v2, calling that rotation from the CTs though. they do make their way toward the B site. Will only be 2 players there, but they are both on the boost position here as they will begin to back away now. Swings out wide, Robo finds one. Need that 2, shuts down both. Nemiga with a 12th round and property now. They should be down to a little bit of an eco. They can actually afford to buy again, which is what they may do. But it will be another tactical pause for the T side. And again, if you are new to the stream, make sure to hit the follow button on this channel for all of the Betspawn Cup content live here on Betspawn TV. This event rapidly coming to a close. We have 2 more games in the next 2 days. Enyo versus Space Jam on the 5th. And Super Yumu versus Dream Eaters. Oh, sorry. Enyo versus Space Jam on the 4th. Super Yumu versus Dream Eaters on the 5th. But this game is starting to get very interesting for this CT side. If Nemiga win this next round, would it give them 13, put them closer toward clutching out match point and property? They haven't even got double figures yet, which might be an issue for them. They will be investing into pistols for this round, though, so nothing really that competitive. But again, we've seen these CZs really overpower full buy rounds from players. The economy of Nemiga is not that great either. Did they even lose players? They lost 2 players, although they've already bought their utility and their Kevlar, so already making their way toward the B bomb site. Kevzy trying to go and take that first swing. Fully blind, sprays down 1, makes that 2. A great start for them so far, but MDS able to give a frag back. Eric shuts down, and there you have it. That's what I'm saying about these teams that can really do some work with CZs and pistols. Flash will be able to find 1, but Eric again shutting down further. Hitmouse left alone in a 1v3. Just like that, he's already forced into that save. Literally, they had pistols. That is all they had to work with, and they turned it into a round, a 9 from the board. The economy of Nemiga now pretty much ruined as well. Hitmouse is the only player that can really afford a rifle in this one, so could start to get a little bit awkward for them. However, Nemiga only hope in this round is Hitmouse, and he's already down towards short, being pushed from connector. As that door has been opened, a little bit of an indication there is a player toward there, but again, it's just pistols for Nemiga this time. There's really nothing they can work with apart from this Deagle. And of course, the AWP. But as Nemiga do start to realize that property are taking over A long, they've got some good progression so far, but it's all about really closing out this round, because again, even though they're pistols, they can still really start to overpower. However, this is a nice boost from the CTs, but Limpo able to find the early frag. Robbo trying to reposition himself, but will get shut down by Eric. Limpo beginning to push toward the A bomb site as well. Will shut down MDS. Oh, but able to find the kill. Zinken shuts down, gets shut down. Trade comes through, but Hitmouse finds yet another one. As he tries to push to stop this bomb plant. Eric is there and he will fall as well. This is starting to get really competitive now, as if KZ Walking finds the kill, there you go, it will shut it down. But if he died, that might have been game over. However, this time, Property haven't made it to double figures. They will be into a buy round this time. Nemiga, though, the money's starting to get really good for Property, though. So it all does depend on this next round. If Nemiga lose this one, it might allow Property to tie the scoreline, even look to take the lead. Eric tagged down to 37. There's all the utility coming through right now. Sprays down 2 though. Robbo finding both of the frags there. MDS doesn't know it and probably never will, but he was very close to shutting down Kevsey there through the wall. Limpo unable to trade back on to Robbo, but not that much of a consolidation yet as Kevsey sprays down 2. That is better. Have to rotate toward the B bomb site now. Hitmouse has the AWP in hand. Could be the denying play of this entire round here for Nemiga, but it all depends on how he plays it here. Flashbang comes through, but there you have it. Hitmouse drops the bomb, and that is what they needed. That allows the flank to come in from fast now. But already Limpone is getting close. Hitmouse finds it anyway. 13-10 and a great round for Nemiga. Keeping their survival in this game so far, but their money is still running quite low. Kill on to Limpo and shuts him down. Eric looks to grab himself a trade though as he will make a push. Fast able to find another one. Eric shuts down, but so does Roman. That's in hand. Sprays down 2 though, Kevsey. A great play from him. Robbo able to deny further, but now Hitmouse into a 1 versus 1. They now know his location as well as he rotates down to a lower. Has to move quite quickly, but Hitmouse reacts faster. Expected him to stay in heaven as well. 14-10. Bomb goes down, but Nemiga get the defuse.
Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorists win.
And down to pistols once again. If Nemiga win this round, they have surely closed out the game here. First little push made through the smoke. MDS finds 2 though, as Limpone gets sprayed down as well. An incredible start to this round. Pistols on the T side, but who cares? Nemiga putting up great frags so far. JZ Walking does get spotted. A little bit of an intuition on the second player as well, but not going to fully know. MDS will be there to back him up though. Zinken does find 1. Traded by Robbo, however, as JZ Walking now looks to push. Has the MP9 in hand, but Molotov will force him down to connect to Kevsey falls. And it will just leave JZ Walkins into a 1v4. Already a good position for him, and a 15th round for Nemiga. 1 away from winning this first map of this best of 3. And I believe the loser of this game is eliminated from the tournament, so themselves back into the game here.
Shot then, they are getting dangerously close. He will go down. MBK with a spray down. Triple. Whoa! Killed Aola and a pistol.
So as the second round does get underway, Nemiga if they can close out this pistol round, then taking a swift 2-0 victory would put them in the lower bracket final as well. However, Nemiga, first initial damage is Hitmouse shuts down JZ walking. Eric finds one in return. Even a chance at a third here as MDS is looming, and Eric, opponent is there to try and take a challenge. Here, Hitmouse on the flank right now. I don't think he does. As Hitmouse able to find one, that now allows the push toward the B-bomb. And as they do look to land the plant, Zinkin is baiting out with the door, and eventually will be able to find the kill. It's 7th round for Property. Bomb plant for Nemiga, so maybe just an eco on the cards here. Counter the play of Property. But most likely, yeah, and that is what it will be. Getting in to the next round, though, we'll see a good buy round on that T side. However, Property right now looking to reap the rewards here. Kevsey has a XM10, so he can get some money on that CT side. However, Eric is sat right behind the smoke. That's 2 and a third. Roman finally able to shut him down, but with no bullets left in the FAMAS. JZ walking. Now it's just fast. Left him to a 1 versus 4. And Kevsey giving him some decent money back. So Property will now be figuring a chance for them to get back in the lead. With Nemiga having that one map sink into Property is a bit of damage with the Molotov. Fast as cross though. MDS walking with a great angle, does do a off the kill. Ooh, that was lucky. Starting to get some map control, but MDS and Hitmouse, they deny that there. 5 versus trade. Will not be able to do so yet as Eric is trying to back away. Roman looks for the peak though, might be able to get an angle on him. And Eric does get tagged down to 12 HP right here. As into the smoke. Ooh, actually we'll find the kill onto Roman through it as well. Now into a 1 out into the site. Not going to be doing any damage yet, but Robbo is down onto the bomb plant, but Robbo able to deny 2. Robbo is staying so safe right now as that Molotov goes down. Run through it, sprays an MDS land rebuy into this one, but their money is low. Pretty much the same. Will be pistols down to that T side as they make their way towards outside. Bounce on here as he finds the first kill. For a second and a third as well. Even a chance at a 4th, but JZ walking his MDS claim the frags. 11-8. But now, Property, probably the most important, or one of the half of Zinkin able to be shut down already here as they begin to put frag Limpon with another. Looking to get quite aggressive toward the middle area here, but Eric finding 1 frag and now just Roman left in a 1v3. Stationary for now. Do they know his location? I'm not sure whether they do. As Kevsey walking finishes off 11-9. Property with and 2 rifles alive, so that's great. They do have money to rebuy here though, Nemiga. Property. Limpone already game here. Although, MDS is holding on to the flank a little bit, so side of secret hit mouse, that's perfect. The timing incredible. Fast is raring to find the kill inside of vents. Oh, but Zinken, who actually didn't spot out the kill right there. A little bit of a shot coming through from that T side, from that CT side. Sorry, Robbo able to find one though. Walking though, great work so far as he will be able to find 2 kills, levels it planted, but Zinken is perfect on the flank here. Inside of the squeaky door. Waiting for his time to strike. Kevzy will shut down though, and now it's just Roman. We'll find one frag, but Jay-Z walking shuts down. It will be another round for Property as they grab a 10th double figures on the board. Bomb plant for Nemiga. How much money will they actually get in this one? They will not have a lot, so a chance for Property to... And it will stay on their pistols this time. Fully into this round. Oh. But already, damage being done across Eric. Does actually get sprayed down by the CZ of Robbo, but moves toward the B-bomb site. Begin to position themselves, get themselves into great... 3 players. They have a great little hold on the bomb site so far. And as that time does begin to tick, they have to make a move right now. Kevzy checking every single angle. MDS shuts down one. They do manage to win the round. 12 denied here. Nemiga might have just... And already a very swift spray down from Nemiga. Great frags to come through nevertheless. 13-10. His money is not that great. Rebuying into this round, and it will be a technical pause for Nemiga. To get caught out this game. If they get this next round, which here, no idea what Zinken's going to. So again, their weaponry is going to be very, very limited. Their utility very far behind as well. Favor here. The hut area. Kevzy is there with the tease as well. A lot of weaponry. Have the angle on Kevzy though as he tries to spray. He makes it 2, and Zinken lands another into a 1v3. And they should 1v3. Does he spot the leg there? Already being sprayed down. No hit mouse finished off. They have to sound economically. Find the trade frag very quickly though, so it's not too bad. To find the kill. Finds the kill. 14-11. Found so well here. Really unfortunate for them. Away. Takes out the head of Limpone. 5 versus Thorkin. Is able to find 1 kill in return though. Survivors fast able to eliminate 1 to try and close out this game here. And Nemiga, they're in a great position. Able to land the first one. Limp to a 4v4. Damage being done actually. As Limpone, event close. We'll find 1. Uses utility. Misguided Molotov does. Oh, doing great work right now. They've made it all this, so a great angle by the CTs right now as Robbo looks to... But Eric is right there, peeks out, and he will find 1 frag. That now starts to pull. Allows the plant. Oh, Robbo round on the board for them. Bankrupt once again. Two players can drop weapons. The AWP to be given. Oh. Ready with a quick push. Finally, the MDS to close down one. Could destroy everything right now. They will spray down one. Robbo, as both of these players right now sat. Kevzy is holding with the AK. Go. But already to try and close out this round to Major. Has to break the window as well. Nemiga. Vents once again for Hitmouse. Spots out. Hasn't really made that much progression though now. From the flank, two players inside of Vents. If Nemiga lose this one, I have a feeling planted. Impulse and Property might have just not have a lot of money to work with. And it was the T side to win out this game to overtime. Five, Hefty finds one, traded. And they already know his location as he... Jay-Z walking, pushing for us. Yeah, but Hitmouse sprayed down by Eric into a 2 versus 3. Getting into overtime, though. Of course, this game could go to a third. Nemiga are really trying to battle this back, though. But of course, we are just waiting for it. We'll be able to get into the... Made a really good play. One of those rounds and fought fully into the second, then maybe they would have... There we go, as we get the second half. That T side for the first 3 rounds. AWP this time, however, just wanting to keep all of their money intact. Robbo down to 90 points. Seeing Jay-Z walking will fall. Of Nemiga. However, here you go. Rough guard, but we expect Limpo not yet been spotted either, which is great. Forget picked off. Limpo is able to bomb site. Jay-Z walking finds one. Making noise but finding the kill. The flashbang there as Robbo now left 16. Already Kevzy again trying to get that support. Raised down Property side. 17-16 and Property only now onto the team. A chance to battle back on the season to win this game. But it CT players. Crazy coming back and forth. And one refrag. Empty port. Only need one more and we're heading to a third map. Property playing much better. first. Although it has been a bumpy road for so far. As far as Limpon will be able to fall down to a 5 versus 4. Splitting toward the A-bomb site. Fast will find yet another frag. Kevzy lands. Walking trades back on to shot. Goes for a re. Although Nemiga's money is. However, MDA. Nemiga overtime. Instead of heading to train. Nearly hitting the head of Fast. Damage dealt there, but a minute on the clock. This is now giving smokes go down, allows the play. Jay-Z walking, holding a very close angle, but it might work in his favor as Jay-Z walking, and he still finds another frag. Fast finds another Robo. They will be able to secure it. We're heading to double OT. So as we get the next half of overtime. Property to try and now this team to 22. One of these might actually get himself a nice couple of kills. We'll find one. Chance at a second as well, and will potentially, but not yet, as Kevzy does get tagged down fast there. Could really punish on the flank. Oh no, he's choosing the wrong way. He's heading the wrong way. This goes down. Roman has now turned around event. The low HP player, so even Molotov goes down onto the site as well. Now though, Eric does get swung on. Defuse. Roman has a defuse kit.
Counter-terrorists win.
This round, Nemiga, however, investing into a chance at winning the third. Even damage being traded to so side. I'm not sure whether they do actually. Seeing one player over though. Oh, to go and do so. Much more. Ooh, Jay-Z walking 4v2 fast on the flank though. Eric, 20 rounds for Nemiga. But T side. MDS. Oh, as well, and Jay-Z walking to try and. That is brilliant. Oh, that was funny. Enjoyed that one. That was brilliant. Need one more round to clear. There we go. Fast back. Anyway, with that side to try and do it. Right now to take this to triple. Go. Tries. Not able to find the found cues from that as well. Roman and it oh, it will not. Roman somehow survives. Smoke. For them on the CT sides compared to the T side. Why have we just gone to a really random thing? And does get picked off by Romans. That's what. This might fall apart here, and Limpon. Game is over. Map double overtime was needed. Let's go. Now go on to play the winner of Super Yumu 17:30 Central. Thank you all for watching. Make sure to check out. See you all in the next one.